Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. We've got YouTube's in the building, Mad in the building. Hopefully, you guys are both doing well. And yeah, we're going to be talking about Harry Kane. I don't really know what game Bayern Munich are playing at this moment in time. I don't know if we're taking the piss out of Tottenham or what with that second bid. But yeah, either way, hopefully, you lads are doing well. Thank you for joining, and yeah, it's going to be a good show, hopefully.
Yeah, I personally I don't think so. I don't think it's happening with that second bit. You know how
No.
if you guys played FIFA, like the new FIFA, and when you
Yeah,
try
I
to
played it. Like,
negotiate, and there's like a
I played.
tension bar on the top right.
Yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean we're
It's
trying
it's bright
Levy's
red.
patience. It's bright
It's bright
red right
red.
now. It is not happening.
it's
I
coming to a
assure
point we're
you.
trying to bid.
Yeah, it comes to a point like Levy just like okay, not going to work. Let's just go home or something.
For real. He's already stormed out the office.
Yeah, I think he stormed out the first bid.
He's gonna
For
stop the
real.
second bid. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. He's
Yeah,
gonna stop the
Yeah,
second bid.
it just come out from Mail Sport saying that they will reject it in the morning. So
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
nobody is surprised.
no,
I bet the Bayern board is won't be surprised either.
no, I think they're doing it on purpose. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I
But you see,
mean,
but this is
yeah, go.
why but this is why in the comments a few days ago when I was watching one of the videos the Bayern View had, I literally said that at this point we may as well just go for Vlahovic. Like this is a waste
Yeah,
of our time.
Exactly, exactly, Amon. I mean, we're just wasting our time. We're good. I think we'll be wasting the preseason
yep,
as well.
Mm.
I mean, it's fast approaching, and I don't think if we do go in like any striker at this moment, we won't be getting anybody
yep,
with the preseason coming up.
yeah.
Uh,
No,
I
hundred
mean, all
percent.
those low balling is that's just like two balls at the like 1-2 punch on the low balls on the first and the second bid.
The thing is, it will be fine in the
This
end
guy
if
know
we
this guy knows about balls though.
Hey, let's not go. Let's not go that far.
um.
Let's not
It will
go that
be
far, man.
yeah, right. It'll be fine if we actually do get him. But if we do all of this, we're gonna look like absolute clowns. Um.
Yeah.
You know,
But
just imagine if they like forgot about Kane after the first bid and just went for like a Vlahovic. Like by now we would have probably agreed a deal,
oh, we would have been. Yeah, he would have
and then
signed.
we would have
Yeah,
probably gone for other targets. Like like I understand we're going for like Kim and Jae Wing. We got him done. Like all we needs is to release clause, and he's. I think medical tests are done as well, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, both done. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, exactly. But
Mhm.
I'm being dead serious. We need more than just that. Like it ain't. That's why I want to like time is ticking. We need a move. Need a
Yeah,
move.
exactly. I mean, at least trying to negotiate at the same time and kind of like give Levy like a threat, like okay, if you're not gonna sell them sell him to us, okay, we got this guy ready and waiting. So kind of like a tactic.
yeah.
Instead, we're like throwing all our eggs in one big basket.
And yeah, I just I think the problem with it is like they must have something like either because if it was Brazo and Oliver Kahn, then I'd be all for it because we've seen what they've done with other deals, but like Bonasabi being one of them. But like this is the big boys. Like this is Rumenega. This is um, the other lads. Like I don't. And there was obviously something put out there that Rumenega was the guy that was actually um, taking this deal, if you want to say. And so
Hmm.
they must have something. I don't know if it's Kane saying that he wants to come here, if they're always in contact with him or what, but there must be something because why would you just like, I don't get it.
You know what I think it is? I think it's his family members agreeing to it, but Harry Kane is like, nah. And like the family members probably trying to convince him, and the guy's probably saying, nah, I want to stay at Spurs. I want to stay in the Premier League, get like 260 goals or more to overtake Alan Shearer, and done. There you
Mm,
go. So it's not that easy to
yeah,
like convince Kane. I don't think it's actually Harry Kane.
It has been a long shot ever since the beginning. To begin with, it was I think it was even like a harder deal to close compared to the Declan Rice one.
Mhm.
But it always has been a long shot. And by the way, Dane has a comment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
show on
that's
screen.
true. But the thing was, Lewandowski really pushed for the move, and Kane is like just
Yeah,
nonchalantly
that's the
waiting.
problem. That's the problem. Yeah, we
Yeah,
need him to push, like actually push.
yeah.
But the problem
Kane
is
is kind of playing it safe.
exactly, and is he? Yeah, he's playing it safe, so he can maybe go back there in the future. But the
Hmm.
problem is like he's not. He's a lifelong Tottenham fan, no matter if he's got a picture of an Arsenal shirt or whatever. Like
Hmm.
he's not going to want to destroy that.
Yeah,
That's
I
why I
mean,
still don't think we're getting him. But
it's he's trying to protect his legacy in some shape or form,
his legacy's
whatever
just
that
goals,
is.
though, isn't it? Like
Hmm.
But again, it's about what he wants. Does he want the goals or does he want the trophies? I mean, if he comes to us, I mean, I don't want to say that it's guaranteed because there's more that we need to do. But let's be real.
yeah,
He could be one of those players that literally could be the key reasons to why we win. Like, you know what I
mm,
mean? So
yeah,
if he
without a doubt.
really had, like, if he really cared about trophies, he would either go to Man U or he'd go to us.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Hmm.
Simple as that. But if he's gonna stay there, it's like, what are you doing?
I think there's no chance of United taking him this transfer window, but
No,
for
they'll get him on
free
the free.
next year,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
I
they're
agree with you. That Qatar deal is, I don't know what's going on with them.
yeah, that's like 100%, or according to this guy, it's 110%.
Let's not again.
he's just coming straight from my neck.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to respond, man. Like that.
Respond on your own
You need to
free
change
will.
your name,
It's a free country, it's a free stream. Let's
Mister
do
Free.
this.
Hey, listen, man. We
Mister
need to have our
No
boundaries, man. We need
Agendas.
to relax. We need to relax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
But about Kane, like, is he like? Do you guys really think he's gonna eventually join like Bayern? Like, no way, right?
if if not this window, never.
No, yeah. This is the final chance. Yeah.
This is like, yeah, this is the only window that I see him coming in, because the January transfer window is way too
Oh yeah,
to him,
Well,
like being
yeah. That
right. So
that whole we're gonna go for Fulkrug and then get him after is BS. There's not a chance in how that's gonna happen. Not a chance. I just don't see that happening at all. Um, that's why I say like is there must be something. Obviously, I'd said there, like it could be maybe his family or there's someone they're saying because I don't understand why buying like it's not like we're a Manchester United or someone that does bad transfers. Like we do good transfers. Well, other than Bonasar, but you know, like
I never understood how he joined. But yeah, let's go.
I'm not, Liam. I'm not sure you're using your. Oh shit. Let me have a look. Cheers. No. Thank you. Is that better? Sorry.
yeah,
I
Is it
mean,
on?
what is that? I'll just respond to one comment. Then, girls, I'd pay literally max 100 mil, max.
What euros?
euros.
Yo, yeah. I'm on
No
pounds.
way pounds, man.
No way.
No way pounds.
We
No way
pay
100 million
if
pounds.
we pay pounds, I'm literally going to lose it.
Yeah, me too. That's like way too
The
much.
thing is, are they gonna accept 85 million?
No, they won't. And if they don't, then we move on. Simple as that. Chop
Yeah.
chop.
We should.
Chop
For me, we
chop.
should
Yeah.
move on anyway.
And
So,
like we have more pressing matters to address,
yeah.
because guys, maybe we wouldn't have like a competent keeper during the start of the season.
Yeah, like that's
I don't know what's
mad.
going on there. I actually don't know what's going on there. Like apparently some are leaving.
Yeah, Inter Milan. He's going to be the replacement for Onana when he goes to United.
Mm-hmm.
6
And
million
that's
as
close.
well, by the way.
That's mad.
That playing around the back gonna get downgraded into Milan. That's all I'm gonna say, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's his playing time. He's
Can
Just
you
worried
can you
about
guys hear
that,
my
you know.
fan?
no.
Wait, sorry, what?
Okay, good. I was just wondering if you can hear my fan because it's right next to me. I hope.
Oh
I
no,
don't
it's
wanna
all good. It's
destroy
all
my
good.
audio.
It's all good.
Okay, cool. But yeah, like that whole situation is nuts as well. It was
I'd
always going to
rather
be the
ha-
gentleman's agreement.
I'd rather have a competent keeper than a competent striker during the start of the season.
You know what,
Yeah.
Loki? I agree.
Yeah.
Loki, I understand it because I remember when we won in 2020. I actually think Neuer was one of the most important players in our team. If you look at the final, we weren't great, but who saved our butt? Neuer.
Yeah. And getting, especially like we're kind of getting a brand new back four potentially. So they need time to for the chemistry to kick in, and we need we're gonna get exposed in a way, and we need a
100%.
keeper to save our butts.
Yeah, you can't put that pressure on Kim Min-jae when he's come straight in.
Exactly.
Like, I have a question for you guys though. Would you bring in Nubal? Would you bring him back?
No.
No.
No
Crazy.
chance.
I asked that for him personally. I knew what he was gonna say.
Why
I
would
agree
you
with him.
take him?
No, I agree with
I
him.
wouldn't take him. I was just asking. That's why I'm trying to wind you up.
I don't understand. You know, I personally think he is one of the reasons to why this Tapovic keeping coach got sacked. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like, what are you doing?
exactly. Kind of created
Because all this drama,
a rift
because
or
all
something.
this drama. You call all this drama all just for not getting a guaranteed spot. You earn it. What's the big deal? You're playing against Manuel Neuer.
Exactly.
You're competing against him. You're not competing against some bum.
Just being a big baby.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
A man
So
child.
no, I'd rather have Schenk. You know.
That'd be a lot
Honestly,
of pressure for him though, wouldn't it?
it's a lot of pressure, but he has to like in the near future, he has to. But I'd rather have him than a douchebag like Newell. He's like a Lucas in a way.
To be honest, that Georgian
fuck
guy
Lucas.
from Valencia, the one that we were
Mamardashvili.
crying about, I'm not gonna lie, I may not have that much respect for him after what happened with the Vinicius Junior thing, but to be real, I actually think there's potential in him to be a big keeper. So if we are linked to, and he's young, so if we're linked to him and we get a good deal out of it for backup,
Would
and then
you do that?
slowly becomes- Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Why not? Like
If-
some
if-
things are bigger than in football. Some things are bigger than your ego. So for me, like even though I don't really like the guy, I think he has the potential. I've seen some clips of him, like on highlights after I heard we linked to him, and he's actually pretty decent.
And he if he accepts the task of being number 2, then why not?
Yeah, if he's happy with it, of course. I don't want him to expect being number 1 immediately. Like the guy's young.
Yeah.
There's levels to this game.
Songs Kane is going to leave for Chelsea or one of the Manchester clubs. Levy's a fool to let him go on a free. Yeah, you're not wrong. I can't see him going to Chelsea. Madder things have happened, but I can't see him going to Chelsea.
If he goes for free, he could though.
Yeah, but I think, but that'd be
Because I can see Chelsea offer if they get him on a free, he'd be offered like 500,000-600,000 a week.
Yeah, ridiculous.
I mean, look, I know it happened in the same year as I was born, but Sol Campbell went to Arsenal, so
true.
Yeah, things have happened.
Let's not forget, like it's possible if it's for free.
Exactly. So,
what's good?
Oh, big up Ryan, my guy. He's a Chelsea fan, by the way. He's a Chelsea fan.
There we go.
Nice.
Dude,
No
there
wonder.
Chelsea.
Yes.
I told you.
I think Bayern should go for a young keeper to build on, potential from. I'm not too sure.
I
where the guy
actually
from
don't
Southampton
know around. I don't know who the guy from Southampton is, but if you could let me know in private, and then maybe one day I'll bring up.
Yeah,
to
maybe
you
by
guys.
name.
Yeah, by name or any bro, because I actually never seen him. I've never heard of him. I don't
is.
know.
No, me neither. Taylor, brother, get in here, man. I sent you the link. Man's in here in the comments. Come on, G. I have no clue who he even is.
To be honest, I've heard links to like big clubs, but I don't know what position he plays. I don't even know what team he plays in. Like,
Yeah, I can't remember. Something French or something.
wait, is it that guy from Monaco? Maybe I might be wrong, but because there was a guy with a similar name. Maybe it's him. I don't know.
Well,
Cut some hair. What hair? What?
Can you cut my hair?
Welcome in. Yeah, I'm not even saying anything about my hair. Welcome in, Luca. Welcome in. Yeah, man, I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well.
Well, Disasi, I think is linked to. I think he's on number 6, linked to United. I'm not quite sure how he plays.
They need someone that's like, obviously screw United, but they need someone that's like gonna be fitting in now though. Like I don't understand this whole future.
Well, not really.
It always
They need a backup for Casemiro.
Yeah, but would you want to go with a young guy? Because that's going to be a drop off.
Oh, anything is a drop off when it comes
depends
to
on the
Casemiro
potential.
anyway.
Depends on the potential. Like you see, like for example, the ones that teams should be going for, most of them are Real Madrid. Let's be real. Like that's the problem. So now the market is so like downhill because Madrid have all the top midfielders that you would want.
Yeah, and if they even put one top midfielder on left back.
It's ridiculous.
Will they do that now though? Because they just signed that lad, didn't they?
Güler. As I landed in Istanbul, I hear like the transfer is done.
Dude, I think he's way too young.
Yeah, but you know what?
I saw clips of him. I saw clips of him. His passing is crazy.
Oh, okay.
His passing and his dribbling is nuts. Like for a kid like that, at least.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Well,
But
if that's the case, then what's his name again?
Arda Güler.
No, I mean the guy who's in left back right now.
Camavinga.
Camavinga. In that case, Camavinga is like in deep waters then.
Oh yeah, I saw that Tchouaméni was. I mean, we were like appreciating him, but I don't think it's happening, to be honest.
Nah, man. That's like an easy 100 to 120 million euros.
I do. The reason I put it up, the reason I put it up on the screen though, you know what Bayern are like with their loan moves. Could we see this being a loan move?
Oh yeah, depends.
I don't think Real Madrid would loan an up and coming player of theirs to us. They've loaned out James to us because they had problems with his because they had problems with his wages and game time, and that was the only reason.
Yeah, fair. Actually, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
I need beats in here.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen this? Did you see this news?
Yeah, about the Goretzka stuff. Well, it's kind of like he played his part through the years, but maybe he has to prove himself again. And I think too, I don't know about you, Liam, but if this is a case about Tuchel putting Goretzka on the spot, well, I kind of commend Tuchel for that.
Yeah.
100%. I agree.
Because he's trying to knock down that favoritism mentality.
Yeah. Even Upamecano, by the way, after that loss to Man City, he started being on the bench more. So, and I think his ceiling. By the way, before we continue Goretzka, I don't think that guy's ceiling is high at all. But on Goretzka, well, to be honest, like I think him and Kimmich, they don't complement each other at all. Like one's trying to go into the box as a midfielder, and the other one's like stuck on his own trying to defend everything while creating. It doesn't work like that. Like
well, not anymore, because they did a few years back, but without that Thiago replacement, he's vulnerable.
Yeah, but that was because Thiago was able to like compensate in many roles. Like
Exactly.
as much as I love Kimmich and I think he's an important player, when he's on his own, I don't think he has that. I think the difference with Thiago and Kimmich is Thiago was technical enough to get out of situations, whereas Kimmich he needs his intelligence to get out of it.
Yeah. That I agree on.
It's not that Kimmich is awful or anything. It's just that Thiago's technical ability is what saves Thiago more than
ridiculous.
Yeah. It's filth.
Do you not think though it's mad how like he just fell off the cliff? Like that Premier League move did not work for him whatsoever.
It did in a way. It's just his injuries.
I mean, to be fair, his second season when they I think they made the final, lost to Madrid, right? That season he was absolutely ridiculous. But his first season and last season he was dropping bad because of his injury. But he was always injured at Bayern, keep in mind. I think the only time he was injury free, if I'm not mistaken, was I believe the year 2016 and 17 season and the 2019-20 where we won it all. Other than that guy's been injured all the time.
I do have a question though. Thiago was injury prone when he was with us, right? But I didn't see a big drop off when he was injured with us. Why was that?
Ooh.
Probably
maybe the role he played. Yeah, the role he played.
I mean, like he was injured for maybe a few weeks, but during his absence, we were still doing pretty good. So compared to from that time to now, it's like I kind of don't understand. At that time, it was Kimmich and Goretzka and who I can't remember who came in. I don't think it was Mark Roca. Somebody else. Maybe David Alaba would go in, but I'm not so sure anymore. It was kind of a long time ago. But that's one big question.
Did we still have Javi Martinez at that point?
Yeah, I think we did.
We probably did, but I remember towards like the ending times, he was like dropped as center back.
Yeah. So that's one of my biggest questions. Like what happened? So if that's the case, then can't really say that without Thiago, Goretzka was playing pretty bad, because back then when Thiago was injured, Kimmich and Goretzka were playing pretty well.
But don't you also think when Kimmich and Goretzka played pretty well, because even the year after we won it, they were actually doing pretty well together, I have to admit, like at the starting stage of the season. And then it started kind of falling under Flick. But don't you think it's partly because of Goretzka himself?
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Like Goretzka's discipline kind of dropped off.
Yeah,
I think he's focused more on trying to score than he is trying to like control the midfield.
Kind of got lazy with his defensive duties.
Do you think it might be an ego problem?
I think it's an ego problem, but part of me also thinks that I don't think he works as hard as he used to, which I mean, it gets to discipline. Like you can tell, like when you saw him win with us in 2020, he was jacked. Like I don't know what he took, but he was jacked. Like that guy was massive. And next thing you know, you see him and he lost like muscle. Like, don't you guys notice that as well? Like,
yeah, he kind of lost weight or something.
Thinned down, yeah.
So it has something to do with his discipline or whatever he took, bro. Because it's mad.
Guys, which attacking player in Bayern squad would surprise?
Sadio Mane.
I said Sane. To be honest, I said
I
Leroy
was
Sané.
going to say Sane. Yeah, I was going to say Sane.
I remember I did a hot take TikTok video a week ago, and one of my hot takes were Leroy Sané because I think he started having the mentality again. He's starting to surprising a lot of people. Under Thomas Tuchel at least, but he needs a striker to let him have the freedom to move around, And he needs to be it needs to. One more thing, by the way, don't you guys think Leroy Sané sometimes is selfish?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if he fixes
yeah.
that. Yeah, if he fixes that, he is gonna cook, bro.
But sometimes, I remember. I think that was the second. I think it was against Leipzig, our second to the last game. Well, he had to because nobody else was doing anything.
I mean, even against Man City, I had to. I can't lie, but no, but
right.
there was
Even
a game.
Also in Man City.
But there was the game I remember. The last game actually. There was the last game, or in the game before the Leipzig one, I believe. There were moments he could have passed the ball, but he chose to shoot and he missed, or the keeper made a simple save.
His decision making is mad. Like he shoots when he should pass, and he passes when he should shoot. It's
Yeah, I think that's one thing that's one thing we miss about having a Lewandowski, because if Lewandowski was there, he'd get an ear. Sane would get an earful from Lewandowski.
Yeah, we don't have that striker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like because there's no striker, they feel like they have to take like the whole responsibility.
Yeah, that's true.
And they want to be the hero now, but we need that hero to be the striker, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. And would you think if we had Dusan, would he be that guy who'd give the other guys an earful?
I mean, to casuals, it's an unpopular take, but hell yes.
Okay.
Probably, yeah, because he's got demanded, no matter if he's young or not. He's playing at the, one of the most important positions for the club,
I think he has that fierceness.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He went out in public and that he destroyed the manager. He's got, 100%. Yeah.
Well, that's another face that Sadio Mane can punch.
Yeah, right. Do you think he's staying? Do you actually think he's staying?
I'm torn, bro. I told you in the last time we had a discussion. I am so torn with Sadio Mane. Apparently, by the way, it's confirmed which team he's linked to in Saudi. It's Al Ahly.
Al Ahly. And
Al Ahly with Bobby Firmino. That's the whole.
With Bobby, that's what I heard.
That's interesting.
The reunion or something.
The little link up.
Yeah, I mean, it's in another city, not my city, but it is what it is.
Madrid might. The thing is, Valverde isn't the player.
Really?
He's not.
Madrid
the player
might sell.
we need.
By the way, is he talking about the one to Liverpool? Because if so, that is the dumbest news I've ever heard in my life.
I think he was linked to Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the dumbest news I've ever read in my life. Like, if all things considered, it's stupid. Like, I don't even want to start talking because, like, this is a Bayern channel, not a Liverpool or Madrid channel. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a dumb one. Let's move.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that.
It just makes no sense. Like, even if they were to sell him, he just doesn't fit us. Like, he could play on the right wing. But we got too many wingers. He could play as an attacking mid, but then you take away either Thomas Muller's play time or Jamal Musiala's play time. It just wouldn't work for Bayern. We need either Camavinga or Tchouaméni. They're the two that we need from Real.
I think having Valverde is good, but the problem is then you're limiting Musiala.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're limiting Musiala. You're supposed to let the guy gradually grow. So what's the point?
Yeah, you're kind of limiting not just Musiala, a lot of players, even Muller and the wings, because he does play right wing.
Yeah, he can play right wing, attacking mid, all sorts. But my thing is like Musiala and Valverde, they're both the type of midfielders that can play on the wing as well, and they cut it and So if you put both, it won't complement one another at all.
So is this like are we all agreeing that Pavard is staying?
He might. I have a feeling he will now. Yeah.
I don't
I
think
kind
he
of have
will.
the same feeling.
I have a weird. No, Liam, think about it. Have you heard any news about Pavard recently? If he was really gonna leave, the guy would have the news would have been out there.
Actually, no one even wants him. Isn't that
From what I've
sad?
seen, it's AC Milan or the one pushing, but I don't think they're offering enough. So Bayern aren't taking it seriously. The problem is, I think he might leave on a free.
Next year.
Oh, next year
Yeah.
maybe. Oh shoot, yeah. Unless if he somehow signs a new deal out of nowhere, then.
The thing is, we
Bro.
have to play him at centre back. If he's going for a free at the back, I'm all for it.
Bro, it's like if we're selling him for 15 M's, might as well just let him leave in a free next year. If
By
that's
the
the
way-
case.
By the way,
If that's
guys,
oh, sorry.
no,
Go
actually, continue. I think I cut you off, bro. Go on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like because if we take on the 15 M's for
Pointless
Pavard,
anyway, basically.
yeah, it's kind of pointless. Go ahead, Ahmad. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, for me, I realized this from the game we played PSG in the first leg when he got a red card. I actually think that's when he really earned my respect, because Pavard was one of those that had a very big ego. I remember this guy was trying to, demand big wages, big role in the team, and everything. And at the time, I was like, nobody's bigger than Bayern. Let's be honest. Unless you've accomplished so much at this team, nobody's bigger than the club, right? So when he did what he did against PSG, I cannot lie, it switched like that, because it showed me he's willing to try for the team. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
think if we play three in the back, I think he'll be very good on the right-hand side. But if you play four at the back and you play him right back, it's a bit of a sticky one. I can't lie, because I don't think he's the type of guy that we need that's gonna go forward and try to. I mean, he's a good crosser. I can't lie. I think his crossing is pretty decent, but
Yeah, it's very underrated, his crossing.
his cross exactly. But when it comes to overlapping, I don't know, unless we play slow. Which, again, what if we get caught on a counter attack?
Exactly.
You know
You've
what
got-
I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to think though. I understand exactly where you're coming from, but the whole Kyle Walker links, I don't think he'd be playing at right back. If he was to stay, I think he'd have to play centre back. He doesn't have a choice.
But he's even coming. I don't think he's coming though.
I don't
And to
think
be
Kyle's
honest-
coming. He's using Bayern.
Yes, okay, but let's be honest. Maybe Man City actually give him a new contract.
Well, the offer's there. That's what the
Exactly.
report is saying.
Exactly. So you gotta look at it in that aspect, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be really serious and dead honest. If we don't get Kyle Walker, I'm not even mad.
Oh
I
no,
don't
because
mind.
Mazzari's there.
Exactly. There you go. He gets
Mhm.
it. There's no point in for me, if you get Kyle Walker, yes, he's one of the best right backs in the world. I'm not taking that away from him, but you have Mizraoui who can build his way up there. Why are we wasting opportunities like that over getting Kyle Walker for? It's like what Ryan told me about Harry Kane a few days ago. Why are you wasting on 30-year-old that's gonna just compete for 2 years and leave?
Yeah. I agree with that. I think
You know what I'm
what
saying?
I think Kyle Walker is kind of like a short-term stopgap to get Stanisic ready or something.
Yeah, I kind of said the same about Harry Kane for Matthias Tell.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong,
Yeah, there you go.
but for me, there's a difference, right? It's about the impact of the team.
Mhm.
At least when I was talking about Harry Kane, I was talking about he can still create chances, he can still score a lot of goals. It's in the Bundesliga, and all that. And I still believe in what I say. But with Kyle Walker, it's he's just a right back. He's gonna be important. Don't get me wrong, but he's not that right back that overlaps and creates chances. He's the one that's defends very well and recovers very well.
Yeah, just the recovery rate is really, really,
which I respect. But
top-notch.
Mizraoui can do both.
Mhm.
What's
If coach right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just don't think. I think the reason we are being heavily linked with Kyle Walker is because I don't think Tuchel fancies Mazzari, if I'm honest. But I'm not going to start the whole Tuchel agenda because I'll be having this guy next to me, moaning at me. So, but yeah, a question for you guys: which one would you rather, Camavinga or Tchouaméni?
That is tough.
Listen. Look, I mean, keep in mind we're talking about Bayern, yeah. Because if we're talking about Bayern, brother, if we're talking about Bayern, brother, I'm telling you right now, Tchouaméni coming to my team right now, easy. It's not easy, but like if we're talking about Bayern, but if we're talking in general, to see a Camavinga, it's like it's one of those things.
I have the same answer actually. I mean, individually, I would go for Camavinga, but who we really need is
What we
Tchouaméni.
need,
100, yeah. We can't have this nostalgia like running us.
Yeah.
Because Lyon alone will not cut it if Bayern wants to push for the Champions League. That's why Camavinga or Tchouaméni. Right? Yeah, but the problem is you're gonna have to drop 100 million.
More.
I don't think Bayern are going to willing to do that. You know, the report yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I think it's the show we did yesterday. 150 million euros is what we've got to spend. Take 5 off because Lucas went for 45, and we got Kim Min Jae in for 50. So that's 145. If we go and get Vlahovic, then we're left with 75 to go and get someone. If you go and get Harry Kane, we're left with
zilch.
Yeah.
No chance whatsoever. So I mean,
I get that. Okay, I know where you're coming from. Yeah. Oh, I would love Reece James at Bayern. Wow.
Bro, if we get Reece James, hey, listen.
They won't let go.
Injuries, man.
Hey, listen. There's no more loyalty in Chelsea, man. Mason Mount, that's long, man. That's long for Chelsea fans, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
List of priorities for Bayern. Number 1, Kane.
You're just bantering your friend in the chat room, Ahmad.
yeah, exactly.
I have to swap your list of priorities, mate. I think number 1 should be goalkeeper. If I'm honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, because if we don't have a goalkeeper, we could are you guys happy with Sven Ulreich starting?
Oh no,
goalkeeper?
1 second.
That's my point. That's exactly my point. Like, I think he's a good keeper, but the drop off between him and Neuer is there. respectfully. I think he's.
I'm sorry, but he is not high level goalkeeper.
Not even mid.
No, that's the problem.
Scares the bejesus out of me every time he gets the ball.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is Samar scares me when he's got the ball to his feet.
I feel bad for Summer, by the way. The amount of criticism he got last season, I kind of feel bad. You know what it is? Like, yes, him on the feet is horrible. It's very scary. I have to admit, it's a massive drop off to Neuer. Right, like I have this saying with Neuer, when he has the ball on his feet, even nowadays, you're 99% safe, 1% like not safe at all, right? But the thing is with Sommer, right, is that I think what's putting him down mainly is that he's very short. Like he can save you for how long he wants. The moment a shot goes top bins, it's done.
Yeah. No chance whatsoever.
Like that Rodri shot.
Like he's a good keeper, but because he's so short, people think he's horrible. I'm just saying it like how it is, isn't it?
Doesn't even his near post protection is not good at all.
That's the problem. The problem with it though is like that was always going to happen. Like obviously we knew what we were buying. Unless Bayern have got some weird things going on where they can make people grow. I don't know, but it was always going to happen. The drop off from Neuer, Neuer is one of the greatest.
It's kind of expected, right?
Yeah, there's always going to be a drop off. Yeah, I'm just scared to see what's going to happen this season going forward. And I really hope I'm not buying. Actually, I was going to say I really hope I'm not buying a Tuchel top, but actually that would mean we wouldn't have doubled. So I will buy a Tuchel top. I'll take that back. Well, what does Bayern want? Clearly, they are in a heavy transition
phase.
Also, no one actually knows what's going on with Neuer and the goalkeeper's position. The club is a mess, not going to lie. Is it, though? I know where you're coming from. I'm just going to play devil's advocate. Is it, though? Because we heard this whole thing of, like, all of this news coming out left, right, and centre. But, like, is it just BS that the reporters are making up? Because, you know, was it Yuri or was it Rummenigge? One of them come out and said, you know, that there's going to be no more leaks. So are there leaks? Are there not leaks?
I think that was Rummenigge who said that.
Yeah. Rummenigge.
It was,
right,
one
of them. I'm not really too sure which one.
I think it was Rummenigge. I think it was Rummenigge.
So, you know, I think Bayern, even with without an actual striker, no disrespect to Chupo, but even without a striker, like let's not get it twisted. Oh crap! Why is it doing that? Come on now. We still scored 92 goals in the league, you know, and of course Choupo-Moting stepped up at times, but like 92 goals with no striker. We need a goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I would go.
But don't you think that is gonna drop off? Yeah. Sorry for cutting you off, but don't you think like? But don't you think Choupo-Moting is gonna drop like eventually?
Yeah, but like at least we've got Serge. Sane normally does start good at the start of the season and then dips. So hopefully he'll do better. Musiala's only going to get better. Coman, you know, we've got great players. The problem is if we don't get a keeper in, and again, you go and get a young goalkeeper, the Valencia one, or the other lad that we're being linked with, there could be massive pressure and they could flop. Don't think flop's the word, but you know what I mean. Like they're massive pressure and the pressure gets to them because they're young goalkeepers playing for a giant club. But I think goalkeeper is one of the most important positions because if you don't get an actual goalkeeper and then you put Kim Min-jae in there and he starts having bad performances, then his confidence drops and then we don't get the Kim Min-jae from Napoli. Even though
it's unfair. It's kind of unfair on him, right?
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, kind of need him to like at least a year to know the system.
Yeah.
Kind of like a certain Sadio Mane.
I don't know why I feel a bit sensitive with Sadio Mane, man. I don't know if it's because we're Muslim brothers or something. I don't know what it is, you know. But no, but for real, look, I think Mane's problem was two things. One is injury prone. Secondly, at least last season he was. Secondly, I think this is my biggest criticism from the start of the season, not even from like second half. The man needs to start reading attacks better, like the lines better, because that man was offside like more times than goals, bro. Like this guy needs to get fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not think with the whole offside thing though, it is because he is still in his head in a Liverpool system where you would have Bobby Firmino.
Of course.
I'm not disagreeing, but I'm saying he needs to adapt to that. Like,
no, I agree with you 100%. And it doesn't help that we're changing manager halfway through the season either, you know? You go from Julian Nagelsmann's tactics.
Of course, it plays a big role. I mean, being in a certain system for so many years and changing, and he's been playing out of position at times.
Yeah, he was trying to play for a centre forward.
So that in itself is kind of unfair.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And you've seen straight from when he went to centre forward, and then went straight back to on the left hand side. He, what was it, like 2 games? He was doing really, really well, and then I think that's when he got injured. If I'm right.
They were saucing it out with Joao Cancelo.
Yeah.
That's. Well, too many bust ups, man. These things need to change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Kane or Vlahovic?
I'll still go for Vlahovic though.
I mean, look, I can't lie to you. I mean, if we're talking profile, Kane, but if we're talking circumstance, which Bayern should be looking for, Vlahovic, let's say.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yeah.
well, if
I'm
we
not gonna
get
disagree.
either, I won't be complaining. That's for sure.
I just think for how much Daniel Levy wants for 1 year left on his deal, just let him go to Man United. Like, I know that they might meet us in the Champions League or anything, but like, let's not get it twisted. Go for Vlahovic. You're gonna he's 23, so even if he was to go when he was 30, that's still 7 years for him to upgrade. Playing in a shit Juventus team as well, remember. You know, look at De Ligt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's going to work the same, but look at De Ligt. You know, he was trash in that Juve team. Comes over to us and he's our best player.
Kind of had trouble getting game time with Bonucci and Chiellini
Yeah.
in front of him.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, I think, to be honest, that situation you mentioned of De Ligt and Juventus, and you saying it may not be this, I actually think it could be the same. I am being honest. I'm not gonna come sugarcoat because Juve right now, man. Do you see who's creating for him? Like
Chiesa.
I mean, Chiesa, but he's injured. Like, who else is creating for him? You know what I'm saying? Pogba's injured. Like, there's really not much that's creating for him.
They
Like,
lost by Bala as well, didn't they?
Yeah, that's like, who's there really there? Like, Di Maria, okay, maybe here and there, but the guy is not the same player. Like, you know, like
he's got Benfica now, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so there you go. So, listen, and they're like in debt, so they're gonna need money. So listen, let's pay the money. You know?
Exactly.
So let's pay the money, you know, and it's probably gonna be cheaper to pay the money. And come, you win the league. You're gonna probably win a Champions League one day. Not guaranteed, but one day. You never know, right? Like
this price, I really think this price gets Vlahovic done and dusted.
Oh, that's actually even too much for Vlahovic.
I think slightly less even.
I mean, that's too much for Vlahovic. We can get Vlahovic for like 50 or 60. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry, I got cut off. Somebody called me for some weird ass.
No, don't worry. It's fine. Don't worry. It's cool.
We can get Vlahovic for 50 or 60 M's. Well, at least try.
Yeah.
What's
going to happen with Goretzka? Is he staying? Don't get why he would, though. Kimmich and Goretzka simply doesn't work. Well, yeah, it simply doesn't work because there's not a DM behind them and they're both one's trying to create, one's trying to be a box-to-box. I think he will stay. Unless it's Saudi, who is going to come in for him? He's been crap. He's been crap for the like. If it was a Pogba situation, when he was at United, you know, he was doing okay at United, but then crap, and then goes over to France and he's, you know, amazing. It's not that situation. He's crap for both. So, you know, and that's just obviously my
he won't even go to Saudi. I'm telling you, as a Saudi, he is not coming to our country. He really isn't. The guy probably is not gonna like how life is there anyway. So that's happening.
Yeah.
That's an insider insight for Goretzka. From our very own Ahmad.
This is being real.
You have to wait and see.
The thing.
Oh yeah,
I know exactly where you're coming from, but the thing is with it, don't you think that De Ligt is just going to soak up most of that pressure from that back line, though?
Well, he will, but you know, this is not.
Oh yeah, there's still pressure,
game.
Of course.
It's gonna be this won't be a one-man game, and for Kim and Jay to come in and not have a decent goalkeeper, it will be hard on him. It'll be very hard. It will be very difficult. I mean, the transition phase for him wouldn't go smoothly.
But I can't lie. I kind of hear what he's also saying because, to be honest, they have a similar dynamic. Like, I'm intrigued to see if De Ligt is gonna be the one that's more calm now rather than more, because they're both aggressive defenders. Like they're literally gonna try to kill you. So I'm just gonna be intrigued to see how it goes. You know.
And don't
But
you just love it, like having two center backs who just loves to kill people for the ball?
yeah, but one needs
I
to be
love
cool.
it.
But one needs to be cool-headed, like Wally's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe it could work because I trust De Ligt to have the leadership qualities at the back.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's where we need Neuer, though, isn't it? To calm them down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
because
kinda
De Ligt
make-
is still a young guy. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, and like just one back pass to the keeper might be like devastating for us if we don't have a good keeper.
Yeah, 100.
What's the lineup you think Bayern will start? Well, we don't know who the keeper's going to be, do we? Right
That
back
in
Massaro.
itself is a big problem.
Yeah, exactly. If we're going for two centre backs, it's going to be Kim and De Ligt. Left back, I still think it should be Davies, but whatever. If not Guerrero. Who for you guys? Who partners Kimmich? Let's say we go in now.
Is this like what we think will happen or what we want to happen?
No, what we think will happen. What
we think will happen. Of course, Goretzka will be in there.
You know what? I
think
actually look. To be honest, I have a feeling it's gonna be Limer.
Yeah,
I hope it's gonna be Limer.
I mean, look. To be honest, I think Limer's pretty raw. Yeah, I think he's decent, but I mean, he still has some work to do in his attacking or progression of the attack game. Like he's good defensively. Like he can press, he can defend. You know, but I think when it comes to progressing the ball forward, he needs to work on it a bit more. But that's
and
just
his
me.
pressure resistance is not that good, I guess, on the ball.
Yeah. That's
I know exactly where you both are coming from. Do you not think though? Obviously, he was playing in that Leipzig team with a lot of attacking talent. Do you not think that he might be cool-headed with Kimmich next to him?
Oh yeah, of course he can improve that, but that's why I'm telling you he's raw. I'm not telling you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
no.
That aspect of the game needs getting used to, Liam. I mean, you can't get used to your teammate in just a short period of time.
Yeah.
So maybe we should have patience on that front. What I think that would happen is I still think Goretzka would be in there with Kimmich and Musiala.
I just think if Goretzka goes in there with Kimmich, I think the fans are going to turn. Well, we aren't Arsenal fans, obviously. We aren't these Premier League fans, but I do think a lot of the fans are going to be pissed off with Thomas Tuchel, if I'm honest, because it just doesn't work. Especially the media, the media fans.
English media, by the way, ridiculous. I mean, he already knows that, though.
Yeah, at least he's saying it out loud. I mean,
yeah, he already knows that, though.
He's kind of like this guy's kind of like the representation of the English media.
Whoa, that's a kick word.
I mean,
he's trying to get kicked.
Look, the guy.
You went 53 minutes,
for a
G.
reason, right? Let's hope
Don't
so.
mess around.
Speaking of the English media.
What are we saying? What's up? Not joking.
Oh, Nana.
What's up?
Oh, Nana.
I like that.
What's
I like
my
that.
He's
I
trying
like
to
that.
get me copyrighted.
Oh, Nana.
I like that.
You ready for...
He muted.
Dickhead.
We're trying to make dough out here, bro, and you're singing Rihanna songs. Come on now.
Oh, my wife just watched the... Oh, no, it was Beyonce last night. My bad. Anyway.
She went and watched Beyonce. Did you go with her or just her?
Not just her and my sister-in-law. I'm not going to that concert. Hell no.
Don't lie. You'd have that wandering eye.
I'll be just standing there like an old coot. Like,
Shake some
when is
ass.
this gonna end?
No.
I'm like, nah, not for me, not
Bro,
for me.
that's mad.
We're talking about Rihanna
Whoops.
and the Bayern channel. What
Oh,
next?
no. Now
It's
we're
his,
gonna talk
it's his
about.
fault. He was singing.
Now we'll be talking about a bit on the Man United, because apparently that Onana deal is gonna impact us as well, because Summer will be going to Inter because of that.
Yeah,
deal.
Jan Sommer's going to be the replacement.
Yeah.
No.
Do you think it would be a big impact on you losing?
Yeah,
Yes.
because Neuer's not going to be
Summer,
ready.
Neuer's
Yeah.
not gonna be ready.
Yeah, somebody in, yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
A
Okay.
big,
You
big
dickheads.
impact.
That'll be interesting. Don't blame me.
I mean,
You're
if
giving
like
out false promises over.
like Taylor, imagine this, like Kim and Jay coming in on like start of the season without an established goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And it's gonna impact
it'll
him a
be a bit
lot.
hard. Whether he'll obviously, got to remember, Tuchel might not even start him straight away. He might ease him into it, or he might play him straight
Oh,
away.
you're feeding
how
into
the-
my agenda. You're feeding into the agenda.
Depending on like how your pre-season goes and stuff like that, how well he performs. Like I said, even then, even if he performs really well, you still might not put him in the lineup straight unless you play 5 at the back. Then he will be playing no matter what. But then if you play 5 at the back, I think that kind of calms him down a little bit because of the extra, obviously having Upamecano next to him as well. So it's not all just relying on De Ligt and Kim and Jay. So it's really dependent on formation, whether he's actually starting straight away or not.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah,
No worries, no worries.
but yes,
I
if you, how much you
kinda
can sell
agree
him
with
for?
Taylor.
Do you know, like pricing? Of...
6 mil.
Jeez.
What's up?
Might as well give him for free. England might as well pay the plane ticket and that's it. Just get him over. 6 mil. That's tower. I know Bayern is shocking at selling, but Jesus, that's.
Hey, listen, man. I've been
horrible.
trying to say for time. We've been like acting like a bunch of brokies, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Did you just mute him?
No,
No.
no. So okay. I had to
Oh,
call
okay. I
Ryan.
was like wondering what's going on. He's
No.
smiling.
I had to. No, I was doing something.
But,
Hey, I'm not
but yeah,
that
I was
harsh.
saying like it's normal at Bayern. You know, we try to buy for cheap, we sell for cheap. We act like we're broke despite not being broke. Like I don't get what's going on with this team sometimes.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one.
I have to disagree, mate. Not with you. With this
Should
comment.
be.
He should be the plan A. He shouldn't be plan B.
He should already be in. He should have been in ages ago.
After that thing got rejected by Spurs. I mean, to be honest,
I'm
at
surprised
first I
they
was
put
like,
another bid in.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, but still an awful bid. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. Levy's just not even bother.
I swear they're just trying to give Levy a heart attack. Through stress.
I don't know what stress he's going to get. That is too low, maybe. That might stress him out.
That's my point.
You know what's mad? What's mad is like we initially, like when it happened like a few weeks ago, like the 70 million euros. I was like, we need to be paying the money, right? We need to be paying the money. Now I'm realizing preseason is very freaking soon, and we ain't got nobody.
5 days.
5 days, and the only player you're about to have in is Kim and Jay.
Yeah,
basically.
All this because
Same with United. We've only got Mason Mount, but the Onana deal apparently is happening Wednesday, Thursday.
Your camera's doing a madness right now. It keeps freezing, and you like keep closing your eyes. You're like,
it's probably my end. I don't know. Yeah, Onana deal should be happening Wednesday, Thursday, apparently.
when do you lot go on pre-season?
So that should be ready for pre-season, but it's still not enough considering who else we're in for. Like obviously Hoyland now. I can't remember Axel something. Disasi, that's the one.
Is he young?
He's 25, Monaco player, defender. French.
What is in defender?
Oh,
is
so I
in
was right. It was a
centre-back?
Monaco defender.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
You didn't have a centre-back?
Yeah, I think he's centre back.
Yeah, he must be.
Yeah. I think his value is around 30 mil euros. So I
I've not
think
heard of it, so.
I was like, get him in, get that squad
I
going.
want to come to Bayern, play a couple games tonight. The young ones.
The one I mentioned earlier, the Georgian kid.
Yeah.
Even though I even said I don't even like the guy, but bring him in still.
Why don't you like him? What did he do to Vinny?
I mean, to be honest, look, I know it's one incident, right? But the thing is, I'm really against like this racism thing that happens in football, right? Like, and what he did in Valencia with Vinicius Jr., you know. But again, you can always earn respect back. I'm not that one of those guys that's gonna hate forever. Just prove on the pitch, it changes like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm with you.
Not for everyone though.
Yeah.
Great British Bayern player.
You guys are a great British, bro. I mean, Bayern only had Owen Hargreaves, right?
That's what I was thinking.
We only had Owen Hargreaves. And I mean, does Musiala count? I mean, he's German national team, but he's English.
Yeah, if he's English, I'm taking that. Yeah, we're taking that answer.
And Owen Hargreaves was at the end of his
career. Yeah. We was with you guys initially, right? Because I'm a young fan. I don't know much about this.
Yeah, he did pretty well for United. Well, like amazing, but I think he got the job done. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm going with Musiala. I think Spurs are considering the offer. They haven't rejected. Yeah, but it doesn't get rejected straight up just because Bayern put it in. It doesn't. I think it'll be in the morning. From what the news is being put out there, it says that Tottenham will reject the second bid for Harry Kane, and that's coming from an English source. Even though it's the Mail, they're not really that reliable. But
no English news outlet is.
No, other than Sky Sports. Obviously, some of their stuff is mad, but yeah, that's the problem. Do you know where YouTube's went? He's still here, but I don't know where he went.
He said he'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Okay, 1 second. My screen's too zoomed in. We mentioned Vlahovic, we mentioned Goretzka, Tushimani, we mentioned. Just going through Twitter quickly, sorry. Kyle Walker, kind of mentioned him, didn't we? I don't really want to mention the snake. Screw him. What we thinking about Højbjerg? He's being linked to Bayern again.
He's a hard worker, but I don't know if he suits. It's like getting another Goretzka, but with hard-working abilities.
Yeah. I know where you're coming from. And again, you have to deal with Spurs again. Do you really want to deal with Spurs again?
I mean, you know what? At this rate, we might as well just pay the money we're paying for Harry Kane. I mean, there's all the bid we made. Might as well just do that and offer like a Pavard because they need a defender anyway. Like, that's how like desperate we may be. No, but it's not gonna happen. So like, let's just move on, please. Like, I'm sick and tired of this Kane talk.
Yeah, me too. Just breathe, because it ain't going anywhere anytime soon. I can tell you that. Especially on the way that we're putting in these bids. Like, it's like having a packet of crisps and taking half a crisp out every time.
That's long.
Tough.
It is long.
You guys were mentioning Højbjerg.
Yeah.
You don't want to deal with Levy. I don't want to deal with Levy ever again.
Todd Phillips is not leaving Man City. We need to move on.
Nope.
Why leave with all that money doing nothing? Why play football?
No, the thing is, I heard he was saying that he wants to stay and work for the team and all that stuff. He's not leaving.
He might get game time with Gundogan now leaving, they might put him on a bit more.
Yeah, but they got Kovacic, so.
True. Depends how well he performs though.
Hmm.
Because he didn't do great for Chelsea.
And then you have
Not that
Foden
great,
as
no.
well.
Maybe see what
Not for another.
what our midfield would do during the first half of the season and reassess during the January transfer window.
Yeah, that's something I think like both like Bayern and United will have to do. Well, what looks will end up doing, like going to the January and hoping something pops up, especially striker wise.
Yeah.
But you know what the problem with that is, Taylor?
So let's explain France.
The problem with that is like a lot of Bayern fans, like no disrespect, they tend to be overreactionary. So like if Tuchel gets it wrong, I think it's gonna be one of those. They'll be like, Tuchel out. No, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like,
He's
it's
the king
one
of
of those things that
reactionary.
we need to be precautious.
He put that on a plate for you to point at me, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Well, like so say
I need to get this side.
say to the January transfer, he would have been in for a year, or when did he join Bayern?
No less.
Would have been less than. Do you not think he should just get a whole season then?
Wait.
Nah,
I didn't say anything.
No, I don't want to speak up.
Bring me back. No, as in, like, it's hard. Obviously, a lot of fans. I know United. I know Chelsea have done it as well with their all their managers. You don't give them. You just need to give them time. I think with these sort of managers.
He's trying to get kicked again.
As much as I want to agree with you, Taylor, I'll agree with you.
Yeah, it's obviously Tuchel he has proven himself in some aspects. Obviously, he never fully did it with PSG, obviously in Champions League, but somehow got Chelsea to win the Champions League, even though Lampard basically nearly put him there in the final. I think what did Lampard put him in the semis?
Semis, I guess.
Quarters, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, still, eventually got over the line. So he's got his good aspects to him, but obviously.
So you're kind of saying that you rate Lampard then?
Oh no, I don't rate. He didn't do nothing.
I think the problem with Tuchel is that his style of play is not what Bayern is all about. So
that's the main issue.
Yeah. So because of that, now people are like concerned because Bayern is known for being a pressing machine, right? Like we're known for like pressing teams, scaring teams. Like usually when we win all three trophies, it's usually by domination, right? So for us to be conservative, it's not a good look, I have to admit. But the reason why I'm giving it a chance is because it is Thomas Tuchel at the end of the day. Like I can't like dismiss what he did with Chelsea. And what he almost did with PSG until we beat us. But I digress.
I mean, no one could push PSG past anyone. It was just never happening for PSG.
But again, he put them in the final, didn't he? So
put them there, but I couldn't get over the line. So
exactly.
It's a bit of a
bit of a stick.
It is a weird one. But like, I said this before about when we were talking about managers, and I did get kicked. I probably will get kicked again. Is that I don't think it would never happen. Liam's ready. But like the pressing of it screams Jurgen Klopp. Like that style of play screams Jurgen Klopp. I know he will never happen. I don't think he will do that to Dortmund. But you never know in this day and age with managers anymore. Considering Boch just went to Chelsea. So you literally never know. I think with that style of play, I think Bayern fans will actually really like having Klopp there. And actually getting something better out of the players.
I don't want Klopp, but I want his style. But
wait, what? That sounds odd. How come?
The ultra pressing style?
Yeah.
That's our
You
style.
think that's too much?
Yeah, but I mean, why wouldn't you want Klopp then?
He's a Dortmund guy, man.
I mean, Tuchel is a Dortmund. I mean, Tuchel.
So's Thomas Tuchel.
I was gonna say so.
I know, but
They both remind the Dortmund guys.
yeah, but Klopp is much more of like a integrated Dortmund guy than he is than Tuchel is.
I mean, I get that point, but I mean, after we get Thomas Tuchel, I don't. That's out of the window, bro.
Oh
There's
yeah,
a reason
okay.
why we get disrespected. There's a reason why our league gets disrespected for not having like competition or anything like.
Yeah, fair enough.
Things
fair
like
enough.
small things like that. Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. But then again, who should we get? Like who has that kind of style nowadays, right?
The Brighton guy.
De Zerbi? No, I don't know. He's amazing, but De Zerbi at Bayern? I don't know.
He's more like
he seems
counterattack.
like one of those managers that are really good at pushing up small teams to do better. But then if you whack him in, like Graham Potter, Graham Potter, yeah, pretty much. Like we had David Moyes, went from Everton. Like he was probably he was a good manager for Everton.
Hey Liam, would you take Graham Potter over Tuchel?
Graham Potter was awful, but like that's what I mean. He did really well. He did really well.
My God.
Potter did really well at Brighton.
Why did you ask that question?
I'll take that kick as a yes then. I'll take that kick as a yes.
I guess you want another one, yeah?
Potter did really well at Brighton, but then as soon as he got to Chelsea, he just went to shambles.
Yeah, I don't think he's up for a big club.
There was a saying from...
I don't want that scumbag, no one else.
So there's this one Chelsea fan I watch every day, right? His name's Eunice. Like, Eunice talks football. One thing he said is very true. I think the club was too big for him.
Yeah.
Some managers aren't built for something that high, especially Chelsea. Like they will go through, obviously, all the changes.
You can see it coming too. You can see it coming. Even when they were trying to get Potter in, I was like, oh my goodness, this is way too big for him. I wish him well, but this is a disaster waiting to happen.
And stuff like that like ruins you in ways of like what other teams that are like a Brighton now rate him. Like is it now championship teams or like a league down teams that he's now built for because of the high project going really, really bad? Obviously, Moyes, he didn't go West Ham straight away. I think he had a team before. I can't remember where he went. But like he went to another team, then like to West Ham. And obviously he's now built up West Ham a little bit. And it's obviously with Graham Potter, he would have to go to a crap team before even coming back to like mid-table Premier League. If he comes back to the Premier League, that's it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you do have a manager problem for now. Obviously, you don't know what's going to happen because if he has a good half of the season, he's obviously not going to. They're not going to boot him, and obviously he could drop off towards the second.
You're getting kicked in the next 5 seconds, man.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
By the way,
you just don't know what's going to happen. That's the only thing.
By the way, Liam and YouTube's, don't you guys notice something every season? So we're going to have one part of the season that we do good and the other half is going to do bad. Well, you just don't know which one it is. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
Like it's actually pretty concerning, man. Every year we have this problem.
Yeah. Did it happen under Flick the first year though?
I mean, you could say it did, but because it was Kovac at the start, and then when Flick came in, he needed time.
True.
Yeah, but we did beat Spurs 7-2. So
Flick during COVID was insane. I just remember seeing like all those
Bayern during COVID was insane.
Yeah.
But even before COVID.
Also, before COVID, but like COVID really like made him stand out for me.
All I remember is hearing Muller shout.
I kind of half like the no fans in the stadium,
too.
just kind of hear the players and
hear the ball getting kicked as well.
I know it's a completely different sport, but UFC, oh my god, that was brilliant when there was no fans, just to hear the punches,
like leg kicks and shit.
Yeah, it was brutal.
But the thing is, with the fans, like the pressure is on. Like that's the thing. Like you have the fans supporting you, you have fans watching you. So many fans attend. Like it's on you to perform. Whereas there are people watching at home and there's the media and all, but you don't feel that noise distracting you while you play. Like,
but some teams have like their fans are the 12th player and it really works. Like I know United's away fans are absolutely ridiculous for some reason. They tend to be a great 12th man during away games.
What about home?
Obviously, you've got like Dortmund and their fans and their atmosphere. They play a lot, and I'm about to get to you, Pillock, and Bayern fans as well. Like in the Allianz Arena. Like, come on, like that's a proper like 12th player right there. And obviously, some teams it doesn't work as well. It might be a bit more pressure.
You'd have to admit Liverpool on that as well.
I hear mixed match with Liverpool because obviously before the game starts, they say you never walk alone, but then during the game, it's actually piss poor at times.
That's a bit, I don't know, because I remember we played them.
I've seen a few videos. It's pretty mad. They're like, where's the singing? Like, it's literally just nothing at all. Not even the away fans. It's just literally dead.
Probably this season. Are you talking about this season or like in general? Because like this season,
in general.
Less. I don't know.
So I say this season obviously was shocking, but
this season I can't lie. Some fell off.
When they're winning, like it's when they're like drawing or losing, they don't get behind their team. Some fans do.
But when they get going, man. Gotta get
them.
Yeah, when they get going, there's something else.
Guys, I'll be leaving soon. My wife's coming home.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Ooh,
we went over an hour anyway.
So sorry about everything. If I have to go in such a hurry.
No, that's fine. Which coach do you think we'll get next season?
Hansi.
It does look like Nagelsmann is going to get that German job, which is a bit crazy.
Yeah, so let's get Hansi back then.
To be fair, with us, it was insane, but I don't know if that repeat's going to work.
Do you think he will come back, though?
I hope.
There's no Salihamidzic, so maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the way things ended and all that, so...
Yeah, but that's to do with Salihamidzic. He's gone. He's gone now.
Yep, Heinke came back before. So could be. Or you I know this guy wants Kovac to come back.
No, that is just not believable. Like, that is a taken a half.
He'd rather tickle. I think I'm getting the boot now.
No, I'm not kicking anymore.
But hopefully, I don't know about you guys. I'd still go for Hansi. I love the guy.
He would be the perfect match, but I
don't think he'll come back.
Said you don't know.
Yeah,
with the second spells are different. Say Mourinho at Chelsea, his second spell didn't go as well as his first. Same with Ancelotti and Real Madrid. I think his first spell. Yeah, sometimes second spells don't work.
A big chance of that happening.
As much as I love him, I don't say if we had Sir Alex Ferguson back, I don't think he'd do that as well as he
you're
used
taking
to.
the piss. Yeah.
Or else we'll be getting Uli Hoeneß's son, Sebastian.
Did you know he's not going to mess around?
Yep.
A player mouths off to him. Crap.
Daddy, he pushed me.
Yeah. Why are you pointing at me, man? Come on, man.
So that's
yeah.
yeah.
I think
That's
this is
about
a good
to
place
happen.
end.
I don't
But
think.
don't get me wrong.
Do you, like in like a hypothetical life or whatever, like do you think you could ever do management for a football team, or say for Bayern Munich? Do you think you could ever pull it off?
Nope.
I'd love to like get a shot. Why not?
My issue, if I
I've
did,
seen you
it's
wear
like
a Dortmund kit.
It's like
Come
what
on
Liam
now,
said. If someone gobs off, I would probably crack him one. That's the issue.
I mean, thing is, I'm not gonna lie. Tactically, I'd be awful, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna.
Guys, just get the ball, go forward, score. It's simple.
Like maybe I could try to lead a team, but like like by speaking, man, maybe that's all I could do. But in
Maybe
terms of tactics,
just
I'm not the guy.
Yeah, I think we'll be
I'll probably
the
be
same.
Ancelotti. I'll just be another Ancelotti, man. Like it's mad.
Or a Lampard.
No.
I'll be good for
He's coming for your neck.
Guys, I gotta go though.
Yeah,
I gotta go. See ya. Have fun,
Have a
guys.
good one, man.
In a bit.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah.
I think this is a good place to end.
Man compared me to Lampard. See you later.
And then bounced.
Yeah, bounced.
No, I'm joking. I'm just seeing.
I think I'll be good at like sideline shouting, because when I normally play, because I play goalkeeper, I tend to do a lot of shouting, like kind of get people, kind of like captaincy sort of speaking, like kind of get people moving and doing shit. And if they do something wrong, slap them, clap them around the ear. Yeah.
Hey, we don't need the aggression. I think that's a good place to end though. Thank you for coming on again, mate. I'm out to thank you for coming on, G. I'm not going to thank Taylor because he just come on and just give this Tuchel propaganda. Like, what shit.
Tuchel or hold on, where is it? It glazes out.
No, glazes in.
Glazes out.
Get
him going. Get him going.
We're going to end there, guys. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed. I was actually planning to do an hour, but we went over, and it's cool. It's a good conversation, other than what Taylor's spewing out shit out of his mouth. But yeah, until then, we'll be back again tomorrow. Big up to everyone. And yeah, man, we just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Massive show coming tomorrow, by the way. Massive show. So yeah, make sure to tune in. Till then, Miasa Mia, peace out, and Tuchel out.